got on and I seen like all the, I guess, users and stuff. I got kind of confused. I was like, yeah, I'm not fucking with this. After you first said it, because it's like I'm not. It's like homework. Like I'm not. I don't have the time to like learn a new app. Like that's how I feel right now. But it's like it's very simple. Like it's very simple, but it's very intimidating when you first click on it and you see so much movement on the app. Cause you like it's at the bottom of the. Like all of these are like different chats. I was just like I didn't know who none of these people was. Like one person was like, "Welcome said to this and that," and I was like. Get off. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, Discord's pretty crazy. It's like they got like different channels. So like we're on like the EMU Club server, so you could join like unlimited servers, and then all those like little side things are all like channels. So you can just join channels like chat channels. You can go like kind of like a webcast channel. You can have like 50, 100 people in there. We like do like movie nights and stuff sometimes. Those cap at like 50 or 100, whatever we set it at. Like the Jake Paul fight, we streamed that. That went pretty crazy. That's when we hit like 150 in here. So we just had everybody coming for the Jake Paul fight. They were just like messing with us, so they stayed. But yeah, it's definitely like really nuanced, especially trying to do like fancy stuff like that welcome bot. We have like 3 different bots in here. So we definitely just tried to keep it up to date.
Okay.
Excuse me. But yeah, man, we're definitely live right now on YouTube. So welcome to episode 25 of the EMU Club podcast. That sounds crazy to say, but tonight
I feel special because it's like 25.
Are you 25?
No, I said I feel special because it's number. You said 25, right?
Yeah.
So that's a quarter. So I feel kind of special to be your guest person on here on your 25th episode.
Yeah, man.
So,
I appreciate
that. Congrats to you, man, on that. I'm sticking with this.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's definitely hard to stay consistent, especially just like when other stuff comes up. You know, like you don't have a guest that night, or like a guest cancels, and then it's just like, should we have a podcast that night? But the best times like we had, like it was just when we kept doing it for like a month straight. Then we were like getting like real traction, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Like right now we're almost at 100 subscribers on YouTube. We're like 98. So when we get to 100 subs, we're doing a 12-hour stream.
That's dope.
Yeah, we did one 2 weeks ago. That was rough, not gonna lie. It sounds like easy, just sit here for 12 hours, but it's not easy at all.
Nah, that's dedication. I'm not even gonna lie, that's dedication. Like sitting there for 12 hours on the stream, and even just being able to be comfortable with being on there.
Yeah, I think we did it like 6 to 6. And that was just real rough. That was real rough.
Like, did y'all have like drama?
Yo, what's up? Yeah, give me a minute. What'd you say?
Did y'all have like dry moments on there where it's over like y'all was like I don't know what the hell to do, like the fuck?
Yeah, I mean we were gaming most of the time, so like we started playing like Rocket League at first, then like people on our Discord would hop in. Then hop in this call actually, so like the stream could hear our and everything, and then we would just play like Splitgate. That's like a real popular game right now. You ever see like Portal 2?
Okay.
Yeah, it's like Portal 2, but like with guns. Like you can it's like a Call of Duty, but with portals. It's pretty cool.
Okay. That's dope. Yeah, I'm about to get back into this game world. I feel like this winter, I think this is gonna be my time to recommit myself to this game and thing. Like you saying, Call of Duty, like that was one of my favorite games to play.
Oh yeah, yeah. Call of Duty, the new Battlefield's about to come out. Madden 2K is already out. This is the best time right now, the winter time. I think they kind of just assume like people in the wintertime weren't really going outside that much. They need something to do, so here's a bunch of new games, new systems, all that. But it makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. But yeah, I didn't get to introduce you. This is Ced the Barber. You feel me? Best barber on the East Coast. I'm jacking that. You know what I'm saying? He's out here going crazy. Yeah, honestly, like I used to think cutting hair was easy. Then, like during the quarantine, my dad asked me to cut his hair, and I fucked him up. Not gonna lie, I fucked him up bad.
But at least nobody was going to see it though. I feel like everybody was rocking some crazy dudes on quarantine. So I don't think he was the only one. I don't think you probably did. You know the absolute worst. You know,
Oh no, it
I'm
was
pretty sure
bad.
there's somebody else out there.
It was. Bad.
Did what?
I had to take a ball. It was that bad. I just had to cut it all off.
Yeah, that's crazy. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was lucky during quarantine because I had started a business that was separate from cutting. So, because I know a lot of people were like, I know a lot of barbers were cutting still, but like, you know, I was definitely one of those that was like definitely not cutting hair during quarantine, during the lockdown and stuff. So, you know, you had to be creative and everything. So people like how you saying like y'all became barbers, and me as a barber, I became more of a businessman because I couldn't pick up my clippers. I wanted to play with them. So, you know, I had to flip the switch. So I mean, you know,
How did that
don't
like
think
whole
you're the
thing
one that's
start?
messing up. What is that?
How did like the whole thing start? Like your hair care brand? Like was that something you just started mixing up stuff in your kitchen, or like how did that work?
Uh, well, I always had like aspirations to do other things besides cutting. I always knew that you can't cut forever, so you got to do something other than just cutting to make you know more money. So like, if I'm cutting for, let's say I cut for $20, you know, how can I up my prices? Whereas though it's something that's not you know revolving in my clippers. And you know, product sales was something I always wanted to do. So like, I would, you know, before I mixed up little things, um, you know, by hand, and then I had opportunity to work for a company, and you know, that enlightened me on the business side of it. So I was lucky to, you know, I had that opportunity because then I already knew how to start my own company with hair care. So when the shutdown happened, I was working, and I just used like you know my resources around me to you know start a business, and it thrived through the whole quarantine, and still to this day. So
That's awesome. That's pretty sweet. So do you do like all like the distribution and like manufacturing? You handle it all yourself?
yeah, pretty much,
Wow.
pretty much, yeah. I had two products that I had manufactured, um, and everything else I made by hand.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I remember being like a little
But like
kid.
one main thing was that.
Oh, I think you're like lagging a little bit now. Let me see something. Can you say something?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you better now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so it was just I already knew how to pretty much create a company. I didn't know exactly how I was gonna handle it volume wise. So I was lucky enough to find a manufacturing company that could create certain products for me. Um, that made it a lot easier. So that helped my hair care company a lot. So like I had an apple cider vinegar shampoo. Everybody loved it. I had, you know, got that manufactured, and that was one of like the top selling things that I had on the market during quarantine.
Apple cider. Is that good for like everybody's hair?
Yeah, it's good for everybody's hair. And then I had a clay mask that was good. I knew that was good for men and women, so I wanted to make sure that you know, like I protect the women market as well. So I had a clay mask as well manufacturing. That did extremely well. It got to the point where though companies wanted to do a partnership with me.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Did you do it?
Nah, I didn't do it. I didn't do it. You know, we'll break that. the pressure gets higher and stuff like that. And I can honestly say, like towards the end of last year, creating the company, I was excited, and it went better than what I would expect. But because I worked so hard on it, I kind of got a lot of anxiety and stuff from it as well. I peeped in myself, so I kind of took a break this year just to kind of refocus on barbering too, because how things were opening back up, and I wanted to keep my perspective clear. So I wanted to make sure I didn't lose track of like my identity, trying to create a second stream, third stream.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. I see that a lot. Just kind of like even over the summer, just people that are just going like business, business, business. Like got to do this, and people just like burn out and crash
yeah,
a
you
lot.
got you burn yourself out, and then before you know it, you like 60 years old, and it's like you gain great success, but you miss your whole life at the same time. So it's a battle, the ambitious side, and it's a battle with like the personal side of yourself. Um, but I would say when I do start it up again, as far as full force, I definitely want to make sure I have a team around me. When people say, like successful people say, you need a team, that shit is the truth. Like you gotta have a team, because if not, you're gonna drive yourself crazy. Like I was legitly like running like 4 different websites.
Oh wow.
Like and that was like sales, like for sales. Like that wasn't even for like social media marketing or anything like that. That was just to create sales, like streams of sales. So yeah, it was a piece of work. Like I found myself sitting at the computer for hours and hours and hours. Like stuff, money was coming. Like I was surprised though. Like I'm thankful, because I mean, money was coming in, and it shows so much potential for my true aspirations and what I want to accomplish. So it's like I'm grateful now because I got the wisdom of it. So, now it's like, dog, when I'm ready to pick it up again, I know I can, and I have even more confidence with it.
Yeah, I feel that. The team part you just said, that's like the most crucial part. Like people always think they can just kind of like run this by themselves, or like, even like we were talking last night about just like doing stuff like, oh yeah, like I'm just gonna do it by myself. You know what I mean? Like I'm just gonna do it by my own. Like I'm gonna get this by myself. And I'm like, you're not though. Like whether they're people that are on your team or they're just people that are like you said, people that are manufacturing. Like someone had to package those bottles. You know what I'm saying? Like someone had to print those labels.
Because you want to sell them, like, and the thing is, you ain't gonna be up 3, 4 in the morning every day trying to package that stuff, trying to create it. It'll drive you crazy.
Oh, yeah.
And then trying to like it'll drive you crazy. So like I encourage people to chase their dreams and stuff like that. But I also encourage people to realize that you cannot be a one man. There's not no one man bands out here. Like nobody that's been successful did it all by themselves. Right? Even walking to the daggone airport, somebody held that man's bag at some point. Like somebody did something.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like a pride thing, or like what do you think it is? Like where people just want to like be able to say like I did it by myself. Like I never understood that.
I think that's more so a thing of like they want to stand alone. Like you want to stand by yourself. I did it by myself. I want to be like that individually.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's a good and a bad thing. You gotta have like a medium volume. Type. Like you gotta want to be able to stand on your own, but you gotta want to have a team around you too at some point.
Yeah. It really like to me it just gets to the point where you just gotta get people to buy in like your vision. You know what I'm saying? Once you get people, because like the top guy, like people really won't have like that same vision. But if you can like bring your team up to that level where they could kind of see like the light at the end of the tunnel, they could see like how it would like benefit them in the long run. Like I think that's how you get people to really like commit.
Yeah. Actions and actions. Like as long as if you know what you got going on, you know what you're trying to do, then it's like the thing. Like you gotta go for it. And those people around you, they gonna watch until they see a certain amount of success. Then they gonna jump on. So it's like it's kind of like stay away from the ones that try to shut it down or tear you away from it. and the ones that kind of stand there, as long as you stay true to it, eventually they gonna conform to it as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm kind of interested. Like when you were like younger, what did you want to like? What were your aspirations when you were younger?
Um, I wanted to be an architect and a football player.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That architect is hard. The architecture, college stuff.
I always know how to draw,
Oh okay.
so that's what made me want to do it. I like now the math part, yeah. That probably would have made me change my mind quick. But
Yeah.
it's like a lot of geometry math. Yeah. And that's a lot of geometry math though. So yeah, I don't think I would have lasted long in that field.
Yeah, my cousin, she does it here at Howard, and she's in like the studio like 3 4 in the morning, like drawing stuff. It's crazy. Like they just literally do nonstop work.
Yeah, but that's their dream. That's their passion. So it's probably not even work at her. It's probably fun. Like
Yeah,
it's probably fun to her.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
that's her. Give her her flowers. She deserves it.
yeah,
She can sit there and really draw on that stuff all day. There's a lot of like that's a lot of angles and stuff.
yeah. Even for like a simple house, just like making sure it's not gonna collapse. You know what I mean?
Mm.
You take down like the wrong wall, some houses might just topple over. Or, like what happened in Florida? Wasn't like the concrete building just like totally broke or something? Or was that Texas?
I don't know.
I remember hearing about that like a while ago, like a few months ago, and there were like a whole like apartment building or this construction company, whoever built like a bunch of these apartment buildings, like they all just like collapsed on like the same day.
I remember hearing something about that, but I don't remember where. It might have. I don't know. Yeah, you got me on that one. I remember hearing something about that.
Yeah, yeah, that's a tragedy right there. Just seeing your whole house just
Mm.
gone, everything you got in there gone, crazy.
So what you have envisioned for what with your YouTube show right now?
Honestly, we really just want to have like a platform where we can like connect with our customers and our audience easier. So like a lot of companies, you really don't see like the top level people a lot. You might see like a YouTube video or like Instagram video from like some social media person, but like just being able to interact with our audience really is what we're trying to build and kind of just like tell a story. Like that's one of the things that like I think like separates a lot of companies is like their storytelling. So like you go to like a company's like Twitter page, like a startup, and you just see like one or two posts. That doesn't really like tell you a story, but I feel like we have like 25 episodes. I think most of them go like 3 4 hours. So like we have like over 100 hours of like content, so people can kind of like get to know us, see
Mm.
what we're about, like be able to interact with like live chats, like to talk to us. You know what I mean? So just be able to like interact better and
Mm.
like engage with our people, build like that brand awareness and brand like loyalty. Really.
Nice. I like it.
Yeah, it was like one of the first things we started too. We wanted to do that, just kind of like build our social medias, and then we have an intern. Shout out to Ming. He like watches our stuff, and then he like puts our clips on TikTok a lot, or like IG Reels, and then that really like helps us get like just organic exposure.
Hmm. So you see exactly what I'm saying about a team. Like you having just those small things for people to do. Like that's what makes that whole engine rev, and that's what makes the whole vehicle move. So I mean, it's dope that you got everybody doing that. Because like I said, trying like I'm like I don't want a TikTok. Like I'm afraid of getting on all that stuff. 'Cause it's too much. It's too much. It's way too much. It's way too much.
Yeah, the algorithm's kind of crazy nowadays. Like at first, like when it first came out, it was a little bit better just because there was less like content on there, and there was more just like viewers. But
Hmm.
now like every account is basically posting content. And it's like it only goes out to like the first 100 viewers that they'll think that will like it, and then after that, like literally, if those first 100 people don't like your content, then no one else is really gonna see it. So it's not even like it's like YouTube where it's kind of you post a video it just hops up on people's pages. Like you really have like a really slim chance, and just because you get one video, you get 20. I've seen accounts with like 10, 20 million views on a video, and the rest will have like 3,000, 4,000. You know what I mean?
See, if I decide to do a TikTok, like I could only do things that are like it has to be something that's gonna get your attention. Like it can't be nothing like lukewarm. It got to be super hot. Like it got to be scorching hot every single time. Cause it's so late in the game with it. But at the same time, I think that's the only way that it probably works at this point. Like it's like play big or don't play at all on there.
Yeah.
Because I be seeing what people post on Instagram sometimes, and I be like, damn, like y'all really had the time to create all of that? Like, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, nowadays, like, because I mean, like you just said, like, you gotta go hard, so people are just finding more ridiculous things to do. Like, because I mean, pretty much every prank's been done on YouTube. So it's like at this point, people are just like doing crazy stuff. Like, you see, like, the devious look challenge.
Devious look challenge.
Like,
Actually, why y'all doing like? Come on, what is that about? A devious look challenge?
No, devious lick, like stealing stuff, like a lick.
Oh nah.
It's like high school kids, and like
nah.
they'll go like in the bathrooms in schools. Like it starts off with like a backpack, and then it'll just be like this one song in the background, and then people will pull like some random stuff they stole out of like their school, and like they'll just show it to TikTok. Like people have stole like whiteboards, people were stealing like soap dispensers, sinks. People were like taking toilets out of bathrooms, like because I mean like once someone started.
That's not even like good content. That's just doing something crazy. Like, it's like, is the price of fame like that? Is it that serious? But people want to see it though. It gets reposts. Like like people will love to get laugh out of it. But like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, kind of like what you said, like, you can post that and, you know what I'm saying, you can get like 1 million views, get 500,000 likes, and feel like the man for like an hour. And then you try to post like your regular content or something like you like enjoy doing, you're not going to get the same reaction. And like, there's really no wiggle room when we start doing like trends and you blow up. You really don't like continue to like grow. You know what I mean? It's kind of like just a one and done.
Mm-hmm.
Unless you just keep getting more ridiculous. Like, I saw this guy in Target. And he would like walk up to people and just be like, "Hey, like, can you record this video for me?" It's like already recorded, and be like, "All right, guys, today we're gonna like kidnap children." And I was like, "What?" It had like 5 million views, and like people were just like liking it, because then the guy was just like standing there behind the camera, like nothing was going on. He was like, "What's your name?" He's like, "Oh, my name's Jay." He's like, "Okay, yeah, Jay's here. He's gonna help me out." And he was like, "Yeah."
That's funny. Yeah, I mean, it's a few funny joints. Guys, be doing. There's this other guy. He does something. I think one of the like in Walmart or something like that. He just walking up to people and just having crazy like this wild outburst or something like that, and just or like walk up and whisper something in their ear or something like that. So, I mean, it's like that's creatively funny. It's dangerous, but still funny in a sense, but like people take it to the OD.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's like borderline, like look at right there. But like people want to take it further than stuff like that, and yeah, I'm like I'm one of the people like I wouldn't know how to like I would have a natural reaction and stuff like that. I'm like, and then I'm wrong for it. Like it's just a joke.
It's you ever see like the punch a baby prank?
Punch a baby prank. Nah.
It's like these guys that like they go like in like Walmart or Target or something, and like they'll be like like a cart, and they'll put like a fake baby and like a baby carriage in the cart, and the guy will be like walking on the phone. It's like, "Yo, this baby won't," and it, like it's like crying. It's like, "Yo, this baby won't." He starts punching the baby.
I seen that. That's just funny. Yeah, I forget the name of that show. They got a show.
Oh, really?
Yeah. They got a show.
Yeah, it's a lot of crazy stuff. Like you really just gotta do some crazy stuff or just post like really like I don't even know what to call it because it's like it's not even like unique content anymore. Like you can find 20 accounts that do the same stuff. Like no matter what the thing is, you just gotta get your people to like you. Really,
Mm-hmm.
gotta sell yourself. And then like
I'm looking at my scores. I'm sacrificing my football time right now. I'm on my fantasy football league. I'm watching my. I got a player for Jacksonville playing, so they playing right now. They in the
who's your
red
starting
zone.
lineup?
What is that?
Who's your like your starting lineup for like your fantasy squad?
Man, I did a bad draft. I was the when at draft time I wasn't sitting like by myself. I was drafting like in the middle of doing something.
Mm.
So like I got Dak Prescott, Russell Wilson. I got two quarterbacks, like, and then I got Chubbs as my running back. I got a couple of like unknown receivers, that's what I'm saying. Like it went bad from there. Like it went south. So
When you said
I
Jacksonville, I was
refurbished.
like, what's going on here? Oh my God.
Exactly, like, cause I like had to like drop people and then pick up people off of free agency. Like I ain't been doing anything. So like now, this is my first fantasy league. Like in like I don't know how long, like very long time. So I'm trying to find a time to stay with it. If I put money into this one, like I'm not doing it for free. Like I get paid if I win this. Like
Oh
I'm
man.
like one day I ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing no fantasy league, keeping up with that for free. I'm trying to get my money back. So
Word, word.
I'm not doing a great. Definitely not.
Yeah, I didn't even play this year. Like everybody like in my group was just like bullshit. Honestly, like we played last year. I should have won last year, but I was like the top ranked team in my conference for like the whole season. Get to the playoffs and it's just like injuries nonstop. It's crazy. You ever play fantasy basketball?
Nah, I've never played fantasy. The only thing I ever like fantasy football. That's it for me. I can't do
Yeah, I was
football.
like
Is good
confused.
enough.
Do you like watch the game like normally? Like you'll just like watch football?
Oh yeah, no, I watch football all day. Yeah,
Word, word.
I can watch football. I can watch football all day. I just need some wings and some weed, and I watch football.
Word. I feel like that's all we eat here in this house. Like we might have wings like 6 days a week. Like that's all anybody can ever make.
I don't feel like there's nothing wrong with that though, right? I don't think people get tired. Like you can't get tired of chicken.
Yeah, you really can't.
Um,
Cause our stove,
I don't
like
feel like
the other day, someone left the stove on, and then our carbon monoxide meter went off. Like the levels are mad high in the house. We had to call the fire department. They like unplugged our stove like 2 weeks ago. Now we still haven't got it plugged back in.
damn.
So we just been here just like microwaving stuff, ordering takeout last 2 weeks. It gets expensive, especially in DC. DC is no joke.
I know.
It's crazy, crazy.
Mm.
You been in any like cool restaurants out here? Like that you like recommend?
I recommend Kitchen Crate.
Kitchen Cray?
Yeah, if you haven't been to Kitchen Crate, I would recommend checking them out. They got Kitchen Crate on East Street. Then they got one over in Landover as well.
What kind of food is it?
Um, they have like a seafood. They have like a Creole soul food type of vibe.
Okay.
So like you get like shrimp and grits, but you also get like your mac and cheese, and like you still get your other type of food too. But they got like loaded catfish dinner. They got all types of stuff. You have to check out their Instagram. It's Kitchen Crave. You can find it, at Kitchen Crave.
Word.
I would spell it out, but it'd be,
yeah, I would definitely check it
I'll
out.
send it to you.
Bet that.
I'll send you their Instagram.
Word, that's smooth. That's smooth. I'm just trying to switch it up. Like I was just saying, we even had a vegetable in this house, and so I don't think since we moved in, we just.
Oh yeah, no, y'all should go there as a family.
Yeah, for sure. That'd be smooth. Like our refrigerator, usually just like a case of beer, some like raw chicken, and maybe some salmon, maybe. That's about it.
Do you cook?
Yeah, I cook.
Yeah, you ain't cooking, man. The way you said it, like,
yeah. I mean, I cook if I can. Like, I like to cook. I think I'm pretty good, pretty talented guy.
Okay. That's funny.
Yeah, we really got nothing, to be honest. I went to Trader Joe's. I brought like my roommates to Trader Joe's for the first time. They're just walking around like, whoa. It was like mad expensive.
So, what do you feel like as far as business wise? Like, what are your goals?
Like for EMU specifically?
Mm-hmm.
Like we're trying to become like the Apple of like the gaming industry, kind of like a company that's like centered in like hardware, but then we can like move on to like software. Like we want to be able to have like a game development studio. We already have like esports teams, and then like the cross-platform communication, like the whole application that we have. So really just going into that realm, and really we're gonna have content creators. Like ideally, we'll have like people making content, streaming, people playing professionally for us. Like a content house where people just like live in, make content all day, kind of like a phase house. Have like a game development studio, so we can make like our own games too.
I like it.
Yeah, we're trying to be like the kind of overarching, because there's really not like one like main gaming company right now. You know what I'm saying? So you're like your Xbox, your PlayStation, your PC. You're really like there's like three big niches, but like there's not one that just goes with everybody.
How can I get a PS5 and not pay $1,000 for it? Can you help me with that? You help me with that, you to go.
You might have to steal one, my brother. You might have to. Honestly.
Man.
Yeah, I wish I knew. I mean, you could really just like camp out. Some like random targets will just get him at like random times, and like there was this website.
They're gone.
Yeah, they just get him at like random times.
They're gone before they get them.
Yeah.
They are gone before they get them, bro. Like, this shit crazy. Like I might as well get a PS4. Like I'm still not gonna be able to get PS5 right now.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was like a shortage, like in that Chinese factory where like Sony gets their stuff manufactured. They ran out of silicon chips, so like they couldn't even make as many as they're supposed to. Yo, what's good?
What's good with you, bro?
What's up?
I was just finna say, you get a chance.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate it.
But yeah, bro, it's pretty.
That's crazy, though. Did they really have kids?
Yeah, he got one. Like I guess before he came here in Texas. I think he like knew someone at the store or something.
See, and that's another thing. The people that know him get the next dibs on it. Like,
yeah,
there's so many champions you gotta wait. If you just a civilian trying to get a PS5, like you gotta wait for all the family members to get them, then their friends to get them. Then it's like then their other friends gotta get it. Then maybe one slip through the crack. Like,
I knew it was bad when they started putting them on StockX. I was like, all right, this is over. Once they put on StockX, it was over.
And the holidays coming up. Like, it's over with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's over.
For all the kids that out there that are gonna get a PS5 this Christmas, your parents grinded for it. Just know that.
If the kids get one, they better appreciate it. If somebody get one for Christmas, they better appreciate it.
What was like your favorite gift you ever got?
That's more so a designer gift now. That's a designer gift. I'm gonna call it designer box. Designer box game right there. That's the designer game.
What's like your favorite gift you ever got?
It was a PS4. Fucking PlayStation. I would say that's gonna be my best gift.
That's valid. That's super valid.
Cause I'm not going off of like the most valuable gift or the most expensive or nothing like that. I'm going off something that I'll probably appreciate it like the most.
Yeah, I definitely felt that one. I remember getting mine. I got mine like I think like GTA came out like 2012, like 2013, somewhere around there. I didn't get like a PlayStation till like 2015, like a PS4, and then like the first game I got was GTA, and like my mom didn't want me to get it, so I got to bring my dad to the store to come get it for me. First thing I did went straight to the strip club. You got to.
Hey, my brother. Off this thing. I gotta attend to the rest of this game, and I gotta take care of some things.
Oh, where are you about to hop
I
off?
appreciate you having me as a guest. I appreciate you opening up the cyber world to me.
Oh yeah.
Letting me talk for a minute.
For sure, man. It was a pleasure having you on.
Yeah, man. I look forward to seeing more success from you, man. Definitely dope what you're doing, and keep at it, man.
I appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. Have a good night, man. Peace.